Okay, Shaun of the Dead. Well, obviously, it's a parody of um, zombie movies, namely the Dead series. Like the title itself is a parody of Dawn of the Dead, and I love this movie. Like, if you grew up with these movies, you will understand every joke in here, and even if you didn't, you'd still laugh your butt off because like the jokes in here are very obvious to get because I swear, when I first watched it, I thought I thought it was gonna suck, but I ended up laughing throughout the whole movie because it shows that even though they're making a parody of it, like, unlike the Seltzerberg or whatever those idiots who make the movies, these guys actually care about their source material. Like, the other guys, like when the guys who made Epic Movie and Date Movie and whatever, they don't care about their source material. They just look at the most popular movies out there and then try to make a joke out of it. Here, they they do the same thing except like they're not real. They're respecting the audience and the fans, like, cause I don't know how do I explain this, like it's kind of like fan fiction or something, like where you are parodying like the source material, but you're also being respectful to it because like um because it kind of it kind of deserves that kind of respect because like when I mean by the movies, they don't really respect the source material. Like, they kind of just do this thing where they have a joke in the movie, but it doesn't really parody the movie. Like, there's a scene in Epic Movie where the fake Samuel L. Jackson's just going, "There are snakes on a plane," over and over again. Here, like, they make fun of the concepts in the series without having to just like make it stupid. I really don't know how to explain this. How to explain this well. Like, like it. Crap. You know, I'm just gonna skip that part because it's really hard to explain. Because it just feels like these guys, when they're making a parody of their source material, it actually feels like they know the source material, they love it, and they know what they're doing. Like, okay, they actually know what's funny. They actually know how to make fun of the thing they're doing. Like, the most obvious one is, why can't they just run past the zombies? In this movie, Shaun just sort of just like he runs through the crowd of zombies without getting bit once. In the other movies, like the other parody movies, they kind of just do this thing where it's like they take one scene that everyone knows and they kind of make fun of it. Like, there's a scene where in Nacho Libre he's like Nacho, but in Epic Movie it's kind of just like he says the line, but they're not really doing anything with it. Like, they don't know how to make it funny. Like, I think that's where I'm trying to get at, the difference between Shaun of the Dead and the Epic movies. I mean, the movies. And also, as a zombie movie on its own, I was kind of surprised that near the end of the movie, it actually is the last 10 minutes is better than a lot of zombie movies. Like, it gets intense. Like, I honestly was impressed. Like, they went from parody movie to like a serious zombie movie. Like, these guys just really love zombies. Like, it's kind of it. I'm kind of proud of what they created, because it's not just funny. It can be taken seriously, and it's a really good homage to zombie movies in general. Like, I heard George A. Romero loved it. Like, so I really got nothing else to say about this movie, except one thing. The one problem I had in this movie was actually the special features. Like, the one of my major problems was like there's a special feature where they said that like they're trying to explain what happened in like parts that weren't explained in like what happened when Shaun ran away from the zombies. How did he come back? Like those kind of seem pointless, and one of them actually pissed me off because one character, I think it was the blonde girl who was David's girlfriend, but I don't remember her name. Like, there's a scene where like her boyfriend dies, and so she opens the door, and it's kind of like Night of the Living Dead, where she's dragged into the crowd, and you kind of expect her to die, but the special feature says she didn't die. So, you know what? I don't believe that. In my mind, she died, because it's kind of pointless to have her live, you know. And then what else? Oh yeah, it also showed like the only one that I didn't mind was them showing how Ed became a zombie. Like, you know, I could kind of see that happening. So, by the way, it's like I was kind of sad when Ed died. Like, that was a little sad. Anyways, I think that's all for Shaun of the Dead. Except my favorite scene would have to be the scene where they're fighting the Queen, and then yeah, just watch the movie. It's really good.